Hello guys, so today let's talk about the EOS Arrow. The EOS Arrow is an amazing mirrorless camera. This is a camera I see like those cameras that were produced, the first set of cameras that were produced in the mirrorless line, to just see how the market will react to it. So for that reason, they packed a lot of things into the camera just to make a lot of persons in the market buy the camera before they started producing some other camera with lower megapixel. The EOS Arrow is 30.3 megapixel camera, although it has a total of 31.7 megapixel. It has an inbuilt Wi-Fi and also an inbuilt Bluetooth. The ISO can move from 100 to 400,000. This camera can shoot 4K and 10 bits. The shutter is silent, and also some of the main reason why I bought this camera is the autofocus. Amazing autofocus. It has eye detect autofocus and many other autofocuses that you will like. This also makes the images that comes out of this camera very clean. This camera can also shoot log. For those of you who want to shoot log, I'm also shooting log on this camera right now. This camera can shoot C log, and the C log is very amazing. It is very amazing on low light when you're shooting at night. A very amazing camera. I like the build of the camera because once you place your hand on the grip, your hand just stays there. The grip is very deep to the point where once you place your hand, it gives you a very good feel. And when you hold that camera while moving around, people that sees you holding that camera will say, wow, you are holding a machine in your hands. And also I like the fact that when this camera was produced, a lot of lens lineup were also introduced. The RF lenses, they are very amazing glass of lenses that you can get. But at the same time, I also like the fact that if you don't have the money to buy the RF lenses and you have the EF lenses, you can use an adapter for this camera. An adapter from Canon, Vitros, or any other third-party manufacturer can work for this camera very well. And also I like the viewfinder because it's a two-way viewfinder. You can either look from the screen, which is very wide, or you can look through the viewfinder and still see same thing. If you decide not to view your pictures from the main screen, you can use the viewfinder to view your pictures and you will see it the same way it is. There is an auto function for the camera that makes you, once you put your eye on the camera, the viewfinder goes off. Once you remove your eye, you are telling the camera that you want to shoot with the screen below. Another thing I like about this camera is the fact that it still uses the EPE6 batteries. Those of you who have been using the 70D, 5D, 6D, it is the same battery, and the battery life of this camera is amazing. I have shot a complete event with one battery. Another thing about this camera is the fact that this camera does not have image stabilizer, but it has electronic image stabilizer inbuilt. This camera can only record 30 minutes. I don't see myself doing a content that is longer than 30 minutes. But if you feel like you want a camera that can shoot 1 hour, go ahead and look for a camera that can shoot 1 hour. This camera uses the new Digic X processor, and also it has the CMOS sensor. It has 36.24 mm CMOS sensor. It's an amazing all-round camera for every use. Should you buy this camera? My major answer would be yes. Anytime, any day. The total ratio of this camera is 3.2. So if you're a beginner, if you're a professional, if you're a wedding photographer, if you're a portrait photographer, if you're a landscape photographer, this is an amazing camera for you. Don't say I did not tell you. If you want more reviews like this, if you like content like this, do it to follow me, because more reviews of cameras like this will be coming up, so that you don't keep asking what camera should you buy. If you watched this video to this point, I want to say a big thank you, and also thank you for following the page. Peace. I'll see you in another video.